P. Diddy is one of the most accomplished and influential figures in the music industry. With numerous Grammy Awards under his belt, he has produced chart-topping songs and albums for iconic artists such as Notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, and Mariah Carey. He also founded Bad Boy Records, a label that dominated the hip-hop scene during the late 1990s and the early 2000s. However, beneath the glitz and glamour of his public persona lies a tumultuous past, marked by scandals, controversies, and legal entanglements. Here are some noteworthy incidents that have cast shadows on his reputation over the years. In 1991, P. Diddy was dismissed from his role as an A&R executive at Uptown Records after a charity event at City College of New York, organized by him, ended up in a tragic stampede that claimed 9 lives. There were accusations of overselling of tickets, inadequate security, and negligence of fire safety regulations. Outside of this event, crowds were able to break at least one glass door leading into the gymnasium lobby, and the crowds then rushed the lobby. However, a set of doors at the bottom of the stairs opened inward into the lobby, not outward into the gymnasium, and 9 people were crushed to death at the bottom of the staircase, while 29 other people were injured. 6 years later, in 1997, P. Diddy found himself entangled in a nightclub shooting that resulted in the death of his friend and rapper, Notorious B.I.G. Riding in the same car when another vehicle opened fire, the murder remains unsolved, with theories suggesting a feud between the East Coast and West Coast rap scenes or the involvement of Suge Knight, the head of Death Row Records and a rival of P. Diddy. 2 years later, in 1999, P. Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were arrested after another nightclub shooting at Club New York. Accused of fleeing the scene with a gun in their car, they maintained their innocence, citing an attempt to escape the chaos. Charges were eventually dropped, but their relationship did not survive. 2 years later, in 2001, P. Diddy faced a $3 million lawsuit from his former driver, Wardell Fenderson, who claimed P. Diddy coerced him into lying to the police about the 1999 shooting. That case was settled out of court. 3 years later, in 2004, P. Diddy got into legal trouble again when his former business partner, Kirk Burroughs, sued him for $25 million, alleging P. Diddy cheated him out of Bad Boy record profits. The case was dismissed due to a delayed filing. 1 year later, in 2005, P. Diddy faced a $25 million lawsuit from his former stylist, Fonia Monday, accusing him of sexual harassment, drug coercion, and wrongful termination. The case was settled out of court. In 2011, P. Diddy settled another lawsuit with his former employee, Francesca Sparrow, for $12 million, who claimed discrimination based on age and disability. In 2014, P. Diddy was arrested for assaulting his son's football coach at UCLA, facing charges that were later reduced to misdemeanor counts of assault and battery. In 2015, P. Diddy settled a $15 million lawsuit with his former chef, Cindy Rueda, alleging sexual harassment, exposure, overwork, and wrongful termination. In the lawsuit, Rueda states that she was regularly summoned by Diddy to prepare and serve food during or immediately following sexual activity. She also mentions inappropriate comments about Diddy's body and claims that he asked if she was attracted to his naked body. Rueda filed the lawsuit for sexual harassment, a hostile work environment, and other workplace-related claims. These incidents reflect a history rife with legal disputes and scandals, earning P. Diddy a reputation as a controversial figure in addition to his musical success. And now it's time to get into the latest allegations against P. Diddy. Singer Cassandra Ventura, professionally known as Cassie, has filed a federal lawsuit against him. She alleges that during their decade-long relationship, he was a vicious, cruel, and controlling man. Allegations include rape, physical assault, resulting in injuries, and the destruction of rapper Kid Cudi's car due to his romantic interest in Cassie. The lawsuit further claims that Combs forced Ventura into certain acts with male escorts while filming, intimidated her into carrying a firearm, and introduced her to a lifestyle of substance abuse. He denies the allegations, asserting that Ventura attempted to blackmail him for $30 million, but in response, Ventura's attorney has said that P. Diddy offered a substantial amount for her silence, which she declined, opting to bring attention to the issue and support other women facing similar challenges.